Check, check. Attention to the barn. We're ready to go. If you haven't reported to the check-in area, please head that direction now. Class 1, spring heifer calves. Let's roll. In our Jersey Spring Heifer Calf class, third place is entry number 180, Cameron Thomas with Hill Acres Joel Maggie. Second place is entry 884, Eli Arp with Freedom Lane Kid Rock Gumdrop. And the winner in your Spring Heifer Calf class is entry 156, Matt Exley with Willowview Gentry Madonna. Judge, your comments.
Well, a nice class of spring calves here to begin the Jersey show, and a really nice pair of heifers here at the top of the class. Kind of close for me, but this first heifer, when you get her in line, carries a bit more substance, more spring to that forerib today than this heifer in second. Additionally, when they're out of the move, this first heifer just a little nicer in the crest of the neck than the Alter Dairy heifer following in second. Second over third, when you get behind them, the second heifer shows a little more width through her rump, a little neater the way she carries that tail head to go over a very similar made heifer in third. Third over fourth, I just prefer the way this heifer tracks. She's a little more balanced in her frame, flexes a little nicer in her legs than the fourth heifer. Four over five, again, another heifer that's much longer, cleaner in her head and neck, shows a little more width from the back end to go over the fifth heifer.
16 exhibitors in our Jersey Spring Heifer Calf class, sponsored by Cream Hill Jerseys, Doug Walker and family. Reading down your program, entry number 915 was scratched. Entry 196 placed fourth. Entry 197 was scratched. Entry 132 placed 14th. Entry 216 placed 15th. Entry 165 was 10th. Entry 855 placed 13th. Entry 110 placed 12th. Entry 156 was our winner, Matt Exley with Willowview Gentry Madonna. Entry 962 placed 11th. Entry 180 was third. Entry 892 placed 6th. Entry 884 was second, Eli Arp with Freedom Lane Kid Rock Gumdrop. Entry 190 placed 7th. Top of page 2, entry number 205 placed 8th. 206 was 9th. Entry 901 placed 16th. And entry 195 placed 5th. We're now ready for our winter heifer calves. Winter heifer calves in the ring, please. In our Jersey Winter Heifer Calf class, third place is entry number 858, Albright, Diley, and Williams with Miss Triple T Vibrant Image. Second place is entry 177, the Hirschberger family with HF Dooley Meadow. And the winner in your Winter Heifer Calf class is entry 885, Eli Arp with Freedom Lane VIP Gladys. Judge, your comments.
Again, another nice class of heifers here, and a nice heifer to come to the top of the class. Perhaps a little mature in her frame for me compared to the other heifers in the class, but she's awful correct, a very good foot and legged heifer. But I give her the advantage in just having a little more substance all the way through, especially in the forerib to go over the second heifer. Second over third does so primarily on her strength through her crops, whether she's in line or on the move. Heifer blends extremely well through those crops to go over the third. Third over fourth, a heifer that has a little nicer slant, openness, and substance back through her flank today to go over this fourth heifer. And 4 over 5 does so on her pin. She's a heifer on the move that carries her loin much stronger today than the fifth heifer.
13 exhibitors in our Jersey Winter Heifer Calf class, sponsored by Caldell Jerseys, the Cole and Caverman families. Reading down your program, entry number 859 placed 9th, 124 placed 7th, entry 902 placed 13th, entry 858 placed 3rd, entry 177 was 2nd, the Hirschberger family with HF Dooley Meadow, entry 856 placed 6th, entry 217 was 12th. Entry 101 was scratched. Entry 991 placed 8th. Entry 208 placed 4th. 857 was 5th. Top of the next page, entry 117 was scratched. Entry 885 was our winner, Eli Arp, with Freedom Lane VIP Gladys. Entry 981 placed 10th. Entry 916 was scratched. And entry 133 placed 11th. We're now ready for our Fall Heifer Calf class, biggest class of the day. Fall Heifer Calves, please enter the ring. Attention Guernsey exhibitors, we're ready to begin our show here this morning with the Spring Heifer Calf class. If you're not checked in yet, please check in. And we are ready to begin our Guernsey show. in our Jersey Fall Heifer Calf class. Third place is entry 146 from Morgan's Jerseys, Woodruff's VIP Delilah. Second place is entry number 157 from Plainfield Farms LLC, Freedom Lane Kid Rock Glow. And the winner in your Fall Heifer class is entry 886, Eli Arp with Freedom Lane's Impressions Garnet. Judge your comments.
We'll get another exceptional class here in the fall calf class, and a nice heifer here to come to the top of the class, a very stylish heifer, a heifer that has beautiful head carriage as she moves about the ring, and I give her the advantage over our second place heifer and that overall extension through her head and neck. She's also a heifer when you get behind her, is a little leaner all the way, especially down through her thighs to go over a similar frame-made heifer following in second. Second over third, I feel has more natural dairy quality through her head and neck. Heifer that blends extremely well, but it is the natural dairy quality that puts her over the heifer in third. Third over fourth does so on feet and legs. When you get them in line, I prefer the way this third heifer tracks and stands more squarely on those rear legs to go over the fourth heifer. Four over five, when you get behind them, I prefer the squareness and neatness to that tail head setting and the width she carries through her hump to get her over the fifth.
Nineteen exhibitors in our Jersey Fall Heifer Calf class, sponsored by Cold Run Jerseys, Jim and Tara Herron and family. Reading down your program, entry number 109 placed 19th, 121 placed 10th, entry 176 was 14th, entry 146 placed 3rd, entry 982 placed 12th, entry 905 was scratched, entry 134 placed 15th, entry 169 placed 4th. On the next page, entry number 209 was 11th, 860 placed 7th, 868 placed 5th, entry 145 was scratched, entry 926 placed 8th. Entry 157 was second from Plainfield Farms, Freedom Lane Kid Rock Glow. Entry 886 was your winner, Eli Arp with Freedom Lane Impression Garnet. Entry 144 placed 13th. Entry 111 placed 18th. Entry 102 was scratched, 139 placed 9th. Entry 114 placed 17th. Entry 992 placed 6th. And entry 993 placed 16th. We're now ready for our summer yearling heifers in our Jersey show. Summer yearlings in the ring, please. Our judges today include Mr. Pat Conroy of Angola, Indiana. Pat's serving as our Jersey judge here this morning. Pat's familiar to many of us here in the show circuit. Spent many years as a fitter, and he's judged many shows locally and nationally. Pat has a wife and 2 kids, supposedly a son that is soon to sign an NFL contract, so I don't know if Pat will be around to judge anymore or not. Pat's owned and developed many winners and All-Americans in many different breeds. Mr. Pat Conroy serving as our Jersey judge today. Our Guernsey judge is Mr. John Erbson from Lanark, Illinois. John's dairy program coordinator for Select Sires Member Co-op. He's been there for 34 years. Most of those years as a Prairie State representative, now Select Sires Member Co-op. John also developed Erbson Photography, as well as helping at the home farm of Erbson Acres with his son Connor. They raise and market show heifers, many from the family of a somewhat known red cow named Apple. I think most of us here at some part in our lives, in the Holstein business anyways, especially if you like red, you've owned a little piece of the apple somewhere. I know we sure do. Also, Supreme Champion at World Dairy Expo, two-time Supreme Champion, Herb Acres Snapple Shakira. Absolutely wonderful cow. If you've never had a chance to see her in person, she's worth the trip. John's judged at numerous state shows and state fairs and served as the associate judge for World Dairy Expo Junior Holstein Show in October. Congratulations, John, and thanks for being here today. In our Guernsey Spring Heifer Calf class, third place is entry number 746, Golden Ray Guernseys with Marral Ogre Martini ET. In second place is entry number 701, Balmoral Farms with Balmoral Torpedo Tulip. And the winner in your Spring Heifer Calf class is entry number 794, Carter McConnell with Nap Drone Oakley. Judge your comments.
Well, a beautiful class of calves to start the Guernsey show down here. And at the top end of the class, this is a heifer that puts it together for me. I know she's not the largest heifer in the class, but for me, she's the most balanced. She's got a lot of style about her, the most ring presence about her of any heifer in the class. She used that advantage in correctness up to her front end. She's stronger in her chine, just nicer in that loin, a little nicer about her pin setting and tailhead setting than the heifer in second. Second heifer, you love the size and scale of the heifer, but she's just doesn't have quite the clean cutness and dairiness as a heifer above her. But she used that advantage today in her length of body today. She's so much longer through her head and her neck area. She's longer from head to tail than this really deep, strong heifer that I've got in third today. Third heifer then uses that strength and power to go over a short-aged heifer that I have up there. This short-aged calf, I love the cut this calf's got. Just gives up quite a bit in frame today as the heifers that are above her. Again, congratulations, nice class of heifers.
In our Guernsey show, final placings in our Spring Heifer Calf class. 12 exhibitors competing in that Spring Heifer Calf class. Reading down your program, entry number 738 was 11th. Entry 828 placed 6th. Entry 701 was 2nd from Balmoral Farms, Krista Richardson with Balmoral Torpedo Tulip. Entry 746 placed 3rd. Entry 794 was your winner, Carter McConnell with Nap Drone Oakley. Entry 776 placed 12th. 782 was 4th. 745 placed 7th. Entry 823 placed 8th. 798 placed 10th. Entry 795 placed 5th. And entry 772 placed 9th. We're now ready for our Winter Heifer Calf class in our Guernsey show. Winter heifers in the ring, please. In our Jersey ring, in our summer yearling heifer class, third place is entry number 147, Morgan Jerseys with BK Moore Van Halen Easy. In second place is entry number 140, Kyer McGuire with McGuire's Getaway Winnie. And the winner in your summer yearling heifer class is entry 150 from Morgan Jerseys, BK Moore WJF VIP Fancy. Judge your comments.
A nice class of summer yearlings here, and two very similar made heifers here at the top of the class. But the first heifer for me is a very complete heifer. I give her the advantage over the second heifer, just perhaps a whisker longer, leaner, more feminine through her head. And then when they're out walking, I just prefer the way this first heifer tracks, has a little more desirable set to the leg when viewed from the side than another similar heifer in second. Second over third does so on her overall substance. The heifer shows much more spring, openness, and strength through her midsection and forerib than the third heifer. In third over fourth, same principles apply to this heifer. A heifer that's just a little deeper all the way through, shows a little more strength when viewed from the front than the fourth heifer. 4 over 5, I just prefer the squareness and neatness to that tail head to get her over the fifth place heifer.
12 entries in our Jersey Summer Yearling Heifer class, sponsored by Albright Jerseys. Reading down your program, entry number 983 placed 11th, entry 166 placed 6th, entry 178 was 9th, entry 210 placed 5th, entry 861 placed 10th, entry 103 was scratched, 147 placed 3rd. Entry 953 placed 7th. Entry 150 was your winner, Morgan Jerseys with BK Moore WJF VIP Fancy. Entry 148 was scratched. Entry 140 was second, Kyle McGuire with McGuire's Getaway Winnie. Entry 887 placed 8th. Entry 118 placed 12th. 149 was scratched. And entry 127 placed 4th. We're now ready for our spring yearling heifers in our Jersey show. Spring yearlings should be in the ring. In our Jersey Spring Yearling Heifer class, third place is entry 151 from Morgan Jerseys, Kellogg Bay Joel Fuji. Second place is entry 969, Harding and Grove, with Downtown Brown Flirt. And the winner in your Spring Yearling Heifer class is entry 141 from Kyle McGuire, McGuire's Getaway Stella. Judge your comments.
Well, an exceptional class here of spring yearlings in the Jersey ring, and three nice heifers here at the top end of the class. But this first one, for me, she's the most correct. The heifer has extremely hard top. When you get behind her, she's extremely wide, square through her rump structure. But I give her a huge advantage in feet and legs in the way she carries her rump today to go over this beautiful dairy, massive ribbed heifer following in second. Second over third does so in that rib structure heifer that's much fuller through her midsection, particularly through that flank to go over the third heifer. Third over fourth, just a little cleaner cut individual for me, a heifer that blends a little nicer from her shoulder back into her crops to go over the fourth heifer. 4 over 5 does so on width and strength. When you view them from the front, the fourth heifer stands a little more stout on that front end, shows more spring and openness as well through her midsection to take her over the fifth heifer.
9 exhibitors in your Jersey Spring Yearling Heifer class, sponsored by Mark and Julie Ziegler and family. Entry number 969 placed second, Harding and Grove with Downtown Brown Flirt. Entry 963 placed seventh. Entry 903 was fourth. Entry 151 placed third. 125 placed eighth. Entry 126 was fifth. 167 placed sixth. Entry 141 was your winner, Kyle McGuire, with McGuire's Getaway Stella. Entry 952 placed ninth, and entries 152 and 127 were both scratched. We're now ready for our winter yearling class in our Jersey show. Winter yearlings in the ring, please. first. In our Jersey winter yearling class, third place is entry number 155, Newbolt and Harding with Kid Rock, Florida ET. Second place is entry 364, Mill Valley Jerseys with Stadeview Andreas Kennedy. And first place in the winter yearling class is entry 136, Jerry Lemmerman with Oak Haven Can Club Gen. Judge your comments.
Well, here in the winter yearling class, a very balanced, complete heifer here to come to the top of the class. Easily the most correct heifer here, but I give her a huge advantage over her second heifer on the way she carries her loin and her pins today to go over a very feminine, high-style heifer there in second. Second over third, when you get behind them, I prefer the width this heifer has through her rump structure. She's a little nicer the way she carries her tail. And when you get her in line, she's so much longer through her midsection to go over the third. Third over fourth does so on the substance she carries through her middle. Shows much more spring and openness all the way through her fore and rear rib to get her over the fourth heifer. And 4 over 5, I just prefer this heifer's front end. She's a little more moderate sized in her front end through that chine for my liking to get her over the fifth.
Thank you, Judge. In our Guernsey ring, in our winter heifer calf class, third place is entry number 768, Clay Hirschberger with Spring Hill JCP Cotton. Second place is entry number 829, Spring and Ackley with Howacres Rep Keenan ET. And the winner is entry 709, Cindy Bates with Wilson James Dean Torrey ET. Judge your comments.
Well, a beautiful class of Guernsey winter calves down here. And to me, this heifer that sorts herself to the top of the class, she combines all the parts I'm looking for today. She's hard top. She walks uphill. She's got that width through the front end, carries that width all the way back through, and walks on an exceptional set of feet and legs. She goes over the heifer that's in second today, just a little nicer. Inner lines today, a little squarer in that frame. She's got more width through her muzzle, carries that width down through her chest floor over this extremely stylish dairy heifer that's second today. Second then goes over third, a heifer that walks more uphill today. She's got more height to her front end today, just a little nicer about her rump structure, a little nicer about that pin setting than another extremely stylish, deep, open-ribbed heifer that's third today. Third heifer then uses that advantage in her angularity, her openness, her cleanliness up through that head and the neck and down through her brisket over another nice, deep-bodied heifer that's fourth today. Then fourth goes over 5, certainly a heifer that has more width in that chest floor today, a lot more drop in that fore and rear rib than the extremely tall heifer that's fifth today. Congratulations.
In our Jersey show, the final placings for the winter yearling class. We had 8 exhibitors for winter yearlings. Our class sponsored by Mark and Sarah Hoisher and family. Reading down your program on the bottom of page 6, entry 989 was scratched. Moving to the top of page 7, entry 155 placed third. 135 was scratched. Entry 984 placed fourth. 994 was seventh. Entry 104 placed sixth. Entry 364 was second, Mill Valley Farms with Stadeview Andreas Kennedy. Entry 112 placed eighth. Entry 893 was fifth. And entry 136 was your winner, Jerry Lemmerman with Oak Haven Can Club Gen. Congratulations. We're now ready for our fall yearling heifer class in our Jersey show. After this fall yearling heifer class, we need our first place and second place calves and heifers back for a selection of junior champion in our Jersey show. Over in our Guernsey show, the final placings in the winter heifer calf class. Entry on the bottom of page 1, entry 784 was scratched, so beginning on the top of page 2. Entry number 813 placed 13th. Entry 768 was third. Entry 708 placed fifth. Entry 726 was 17th. 783 was 16th. Entry 824 placed 9th. 743 placed 4th. Entry 702 was 10th. 693 placed 11th. Entry 822 placed 15th. Entry 829 was 2nd, Spring and Ackley, with Howacre's Rep Keenan ET. Entry 781 placed 12th. Entry 709 was your winner, Cindy Bates, with Wilson James Dean Torrey ET. Entry 799 placed 8th. Entry 760 placed 7th. Entry 747 placed 14th. And entry 784 placed 6th. We're now ready for our fall heifer calves in our Guernsey show. Fall heifer calves should be in the ring. In our Jersey Fall Yearling Heifer class, third place, entry number 904, Cream Hill Farms with Jasmarie Luca Satisfaction. Second place is entry number 851, exhibited by Ackley and Spring, Schultz Brothers Kid Rock Gangs. And the winner in your Fall Yearling Heifer class, entry number 974, exhibited by Heath and Vieira, Marhaven Kid Rock Mayhem. Judge your comments.
As we get to the last class here in the Senior Yearlings Jersey Ring, nice group of heifers on down the line, but the first heifer for me wins on her overall natural dairy. It's a heifer that's much longer, leaner all the way through her head and neck. When you get down behind her, she shows much more angularity through her rump structure, leanness all the way down through her thighs, and strides a little nicer on those legs to go over the big ribbed heifer in second. Second over third does so in the depth and openness she carries through her rib structure, in back through the flank to go over the third. Third over fourth, same thing. This heifer just shows much more strength all the way through, shows much more openness as we get to yearlings. I love the femininity, the hard top of this fourth heifer, just not quite the mass to go any higher. However, it is her overall angularity, the way she carries her top, her rump structure that places her over the fifth heifer.
6 exhibitors in our fall yearling heifer class, sponsored by Grammar Jerseys, Bill and Debbie Grammer. Reading down your program, entry number 900 was scratched. Entry 930 placed 4th. Entry 158 placed 6th. Entry 851 was 2nd, Ackley and Spring, with Schultz Brothers Kid Rock Gangs. Top of the next page, entry number 974 was your winner, Heath and Vieira, with Marhaven Kid Rock Mayhem. Entry 904 placed 3rd, and entry 130 placed 5th. Few moments to get organized in our jersey ring, and we will be having our selection of junior champion and reserve junior champion. In our jersey ring, we're now having our selection of junior champion and reserve junior champion. I'd like to recognize the exhibitors currently in the ring from our spring heifer calf class. Our winner was Matt Exley with Willow View Glen Gentry Madonna. Second place was Eli Arp with Freedom Lane Kid Rock Gumdrop. In the winter heifer calf class, our winner was Eli Arp with Freedom Lane VIP Gladys. Second place was the Hirschbergers with HF Dooley Meadow. In the fall heifer calf class, our winner was Eli Arp with Freedom Lane Impression Garnet. Second place was Plainfield Farms with Freedom Lane Kid Rock Glow. In the summer yearling heifer class, our winner was Morgan Jerseys with BK Moore WJF VIP Fancy. Second place was Kyle McGuire with McGuire's Getaway Winnie. From the spring yearling heifer class, your winner was Ackley and Spring, exhibited by Kyle McGuire. She is McGuire's Getaway Stella. In second place was Harding and Grove with Downtown Brown Flirt. From the winter yearling heifer class, your winner was Jerry Lemmerman with Oakhaven Can Club Jen. Second place was Mill Valley with Stateview Andreas Kennedy. And in the fall yearling class, your winner was Heath and Vieira with Marhaven Kid Rock Mayhem. Second place was Ackley and Spring with Schultz Brothers Kid Rock Gangs. Congratulations to these exhibitors and good luck.
Well, before I go congratulate your champions here, the people ringside here, if you wouldn't mind, give the exhibitors, the breeders here, a nice round of applause. I've pulled out 5 heifers that I feel best suit me, very complete heifers, heifers with good feet and legs, heifers when you get behind them, they're square in their rumps, and for me, have the ability to go on and make cows that'll last. I'll go out and look these heifers over one final time here and congratulate your champion reserve, an honorable mention in that order, and if you would, follow with a round of applause. Well, for me today, the junior yearling here, she'll be your junior champion. Easily the most complete balanced heifer when you get them out. They're extremely hard top, wide rump, beautiful feet and legs. The heifer is extremely complete in her frame. I give her the advantage over your reserve junior champion, your fall calf. When you see them from the front, the junior champion heifer is much more stout in her front end, shows much more depth from her crops to the base of her chest floor than that fall calf for reserve. Reserve, over honorable mention, does so when you get behind them. She's just a little wider rumped, a little neater in her tail head for your March calf, honorable mention. Congratulations.
Our Junior Champion Award sponsored by Donna Grewe and Linda Haig in honor of Kenneth Knoop. Our winner is from our Spring Yearling class, owned by Ackley and Spring, exhibited by Kyle McGuire. McGuire's Getaway Stella. Congratulations. Your Reserve Junior Champion is your first prize fall calf, exhibited by Eli Arp. Freedom Lane Impression Garnet. And honorable mention honors go to your first place spring heifer calf exhibited by Matt Exley, Willowview Gentry Madonna. Congratulations. We need to take a few photos in our jersey ring, and then we'll have our group class Junior Best 3. So if you have a Junior Best 3 entry, let's bring them on in. If not, thanks for an outstanding start to our Jersey show. We'll see you Jersey folks again tomorrow. In our Guernsey show, in our fall heifer calf class, third place is entry number 796, Macy McLean with MSMK Lambo Tito. Second place is entry 749, Golden Ray Guernseys with OH Golden Ray Snow. And the winner in your fall heifer calf class is entry 700, John and Bonnie Ayers with Spring Hill James Charity ET. Judge your comments.
Oh, another nice class of heifers all the way down in this class. Heifers that have substance, they have width. But when it gets to the top end of this class up here today, I think a pretty handy winner for me. A heifer with a lot of ring presence about her. She's got that great style and balance about her. She's extremely hard top. She's good to her front end and shoulder. She walks on an extremely good set of feet and legs today. And that's what puts over this large heifer that's in second today. She tracks so much more correctly on those rear feet and legs today when she gets out. She's a heifer that's wider in her pins, keeps her tail head down beneath her pins just a bit nicer than this real tall heifer that I've got in second today. Second heifer over the third heifer. Heifer certainly holds herself together through that chine area, a little fuller in them crops, a little longer about the head and neck area today, a little longer in her total frame than this third heifer. Third heifer, I love the depth, I love the openness, the strength this heifer's got. She uses her advantage today in that depth, that openness. She's much more correct, especially when she gets into line here, through that crop area, through that chine area, than another real deep-bodied calf that's in fourth. Fourth calf here, you love this calf's depth, this calf's openness. Would just like to stretch her out a bit from head to tail to move her up in the class. But she used her advantage today. She's much cleaner, more breed character about her head and her neck area than another large square-framed heifer that's fifth. Congratulations.
15 exhibitors in our Guernsey fall heifer calf class. Again, reading down your program, 796 was third. Entry 748 placed fifth. 739 was seventh. Entry 825 was ninth. Entry 749 was second. Golden Ray Guernseys with OH Golden Ray Snow. Entry 700 was your winner, John and Bonnie Ayers with Spring Hill James Charity ET. Entry 843 placed 11th. 734 placed 12th. 761 placed 10th. Entry 800 was 14th. 820 was scratched. Entry 699 placed 4th. Entry 703 placed 8th. Top of page 4, entry 710 was 15th. Entry 711 was 13th. And entry 815 placed 6th. We're now ready for our summer yearling heifers. Summer yearlings in the ring, please. In our Guernsey Summer Yearling Heifer class, second place is entry 704, Balmoral Farms with Balmoral JD Gettin' Tipsy ET. First place is entry number 830, Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill V Jangles ET. Judge your comments.
Well, another nice class of heifers here. Not quite as large of a class, but nice quality all the way down. But then you get to the top end of this class, this white heifer that I'm starting with. She's not the biggest heifer in the class, but what an exceptional set of feet and legs she gets out on today. That's what puts her over the heifer in second. So much more correct in the way she tracks on her feet and legs. She's a heifer, has more width through her front end. She's got more drop through her fore and rear rib than the large heifer that's in second today. Second heifer here, you love the size and scale. You love the lengths. You love the cleanliness she's got all the way through. That's what puts her over the really big heifer that's third today. This third heifer here, an extremely large heifer, just like to clean her up in the bone, like to see her track more correctly on her rear feet and legs to move her up in the class. But she uses that depth she's got, both fore and rear rib, a little more spring to her rib, a little square in her rump than a short-aged August heifer here that's fourth. Fourth heifer today, much cleaner, especially down through her thigh area, cleaner about her pins and nicer about her tailhead setting than the fifth heifer today. Congratulations.
7 entries in your Guernsey Summer Yearling Heifer class. Reading down to your program, entry 704 was second, Balmoral Farms and Krista Richardson with Balmoral JD Gettin' Tipsy ET. Entry 705 placed third. Entry 712 was sixth. Entry 830 was your winner, Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill v. Jangles ET. Entry number 718 placed fifth. 777 placed seventh. Stop and buy a lottery ticket, folks. 777 was seventh. And entry 694 placed fourth. We're now ready for our spring yearling class. Spring yearlings in the ring, please. In our Guernsey Spring Yearling class, third place is entry number 797, Macy McLean with Cooley Crest Landon Luna. Second place is entry 2750 from Golden Ray Guernseys, Marral Ogre Millie's Mickey. And the winner in your Spring Yearling class, entry number 831, Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill VJ Tsunami Cali ET. Judge your comments.
Well, another nice class of Guernsey heifers here today, especially the top three heifers with exceptional feet and legs on them today. But the heifer I'm starting the class with just overwhelms this heifer in second with her size and her scale and her total frame today. She's so much taller at the point of wither, she's wider all the way through than another real stylish heifer I've got in second. Second and third heifers here I think are very, very close in their placing. The second heifer today just a little crisper all the way through, a little more feminine up through her front end, carrying a little less condition, especially back through that thurl area, than another sharp, stylish heifer that's third today. The third heifer, a short-aged heifer. You love her straightness of lines. You love her ring appearance about her and her exceptional feet and legs. That's what puts her over the heifer that's in fourth today. This fourth heifer today, another really hard top, good-legged heifer. Just doesn't have quite the spring, not quite the crispness of the heifers that are above her in the class today. Congratulations, nice group of heifers.
Twelve exhibitors in our Guernsey Spring Yearling Heifer class. Reading down your program, entry 826, placed ninth. Entry 750 was second, Golden Ray Guernseys with Mar-Rail Ogre Millie's Mickey. Top of page 5, entry number 778 placed fourth. Entry 802 placed 10th. Entry 831 was your winner, Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill VJ Tsunami Cali ET. Entry 727 placed 5th. 737 placed 12th. Entry 801 was 6th. 811 placed 11th. Entry 797 placed 3rd. 785 placed 7th. And entry 762 placed 8th. We're now ready for our winter yearling heifer class in our Guernsey show. Winter yearlings are in the ring. In our Guernsey winter yearling heifer class, second place is entry 751, Golden Ray Guernseys with Marral Ogre Pajama Party. And the winner in your winter yearling class, entry number 706 from Balmoral Farms, Balmoral Jaguar Tinsel. Judge your comments.
Well, another nice class of heifers here, but I think a pretty handy winner in the first heifer today. She's a heifer that excels the second heifer today. She's stronger in her loin. She's a heifer that has so much more depth, especially back through that flank. A little more spring to that rib, both fore and rear, than this really wide heifer that's in second today. Second heifer, I love her straightness of lines. I love her femininity she's got up through her front end over the heifer that's in third today. The third heifer, again, a nice sharp heifer today, really a good legged heifer. She's carrying less condition than the heifer I've got in fourth today. This fourth heifer is due this fall, a heifer that exceptional set of feet and legs, but just needs to be cleaned off today to move her up in the class. Congratulations.
5 exhibitors in that winter yearling heifer class. Reading down your program, number 827 placed fourth. Entry 751 was second from Golden Ray Guernseys, Marral Ogre Pajama Party. Entry 706 was your winner, Balmoral Farms, with Balmoral Jaguar Tinsel. Entry 755 placed fifth, and entry 779 was third. We're now ready for our fall yearling class. Again, if you had a calf or heifer placing first or second, we will need you back for the selection of junior champion and reserve junior champion at the conclusion of this fall yearling class. Last class of the day is junior best 3 females. If you have an entry, after we make our junior champion selection, just bring them on in. Last class of the day will be the junior best 3. In our Guernsey Fall Yearling Heifer class, second place is entry 786, David Langenkamp with Langcrest Ernie Lachey. And the winner in your Fall Yearling Heifer class, entry 844, Anna Christina Headings with Aiden's Harold Spinderella ET. Judge your comments.
Well, in this fall yearling class here today, I'm starting with the heifer that's got the most angularity, the most openness of the three heifers out here today. You love this heifer's sharpness, her angularity, the depth she's got as well. She's a heifer that's carrying less condition than the heifer that I've got in second today. The second heifer, a very powerful heifer, but you just like to clean her up, especially back through her pins, up through that head and neck area again to move her up in the class. But she used her advantage in her frame today to go over another hard-top, good-legged heifer that's in third. Congratulations.
Three exhibitors in our Guernsey Fall Yearling Heifer class. Entry 786, placed second, David Langenkamp with Lang Crest Ernie Lachey. Entry 844 was your winner, Anna Headings with Aiden's Harold Spinderella ET. And entry 744 placed third. Have a few moments here, and then we'll have our selection of junior champion and reserve junior champion. Again, let's get those first and second place calves and heifers rolling on in. Our Guernsey exhibitors in the ring are competing for junior champion and reserve junior champion. From our spring heifer calf class, our winner was Carter McConnell with Nap Drone Oakley. Second place was Balmoral Farms with Balmoral Torpedo Tulip. In the winter heifer calf class, our winner was Cindy Bates with Wilsan James Dean Torrey ET. Second place was Spring and Ackley with Howe Acres Rep Keenan ET. In the fall heifer class, our winner was John and Bonnie Ayers with Spring Hill James Dean Charity ET. Second place was Golden Ray Guernseys with OH Golden Ray Snow. Our summer yearling heifer class was won by Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill 5 Jangles ET. Second place was Balmoral Farms with Balmoral Jack Daniels Getting Tipsy ET. The spring yearling class was won by Spring and Ackley with Spring Hill VJ Tsunami Cali ET. Second place was Golden Ray Guernseys with Marall Ogre Millie's Mickey. The winter yearling heifer class was won by Balmoral Farms with Balmoral Jaguar Tinsel. Second place was Golden Ray Guernseys with Marall Ogre Pajama Party. In the fall yearling class was won by Anna Headings with Aiden's Harold Spinderella ET. Second place was David Langenkamp with Langcrest Ernie Lachey. Congratulations and good luck.
Well, congratulations to these exhibitors this forenoon and this afternoon on these younger females you've brought out today. I think you've had an exceptional quality show here today. Glad the weather's fairly cool, but again, really nice winners in these classes and some nice depth all the way down through. Let's give these exhibitors and the breeders and the people that have worked back in the barns a nice round of applause for all the work it takes. I've narrowed it down to these four heifers. They're my kind of heifers. There's heifers that are stylish. They're heifers that are dairy. They're open-ribbed. They've got exceptional feet and legs to go with that as well. Heifers, to me, that I think that can continue to grow and develop and calve out and be tremendous cows. I've picked out that December calf, a really hard top, beautiful front-ended heifer. The fall calf, again, made in that same mold. Then the pair of spring yearlings here, big heifers, very square in their frames. I'll go out and pick you a junior champion, reserve, and honorable mention in that order, and then I'll come back and give you my reasons. Well, for me today, this fall calf, when she came in the ring, she certainly grabbed my attention. I think she's what a show heifer should look like. She's got a lot of ring presence about her. She's very square in her frame, wide in her rump, and I think she's very deserving for your junior champion. I think it's a little closer for reserve today. I'm going with this spring yearling today. I think she's got a bit more flex to her hock than that December calf down there. Just moves a little bit freer today than that calf down there I'm going to use for honorable mention. I love the squareness of frame. I love the hard top. The stylishness of that December calf. Again, congratulations on a wonderful Guernsey heifer show today.
Congratulations to our junior champion exhibited by John and Bonnie Ayers, Spring Hill, James Dean Charity ET. Congratulations. Reserve junior champion is from Spring and Ackley, Spring Hill, Tsunami, Cali. And honorable mention honors go to our first place winner heifer exhibited by Cindy Bates, Will Sand, James Dean, Tori E.T., congratulations. We're going to snap a few photos here in our Guernsey ring, and then we'll be ready for our junior best three class. Don't worry, Luke, Steve is on his way.
Don't worry, Luke.
John, we're going to need you for pictures.
Well, in your junior best three, I think it's commendable to these Guernsey breeders to have three really high-quality groups out here today. The first group to me that I'm starting with here in front of me, they're heifers that are extremely nice in their frames. They're very square, hard-topped heifers, heifers with a lot of width, heifers with great feet and legs on them. They've got that advantage in just having a little more style, a little more correctness up through their front ends and shoulders than the group that's in second. Second then goes over another nice group in third. Third group here has a winning senior yearling today. Just maybe not quite the stylishness and not quite the sharpness of the heifers above them today. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Golden Ray Guernseys. They are the recipient of the Ted Kohler Memorial Junior Best Three Females. This award sponsored by Blaine and Arlene Guernseys. Blay Arl Guernseys, thank you for that sponsorship. Folks, that wraps up our Guernsey show here today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for our cow shows, beginning with Futurity at 10 o'clock. Senior Judge, 10 o'clock. We'll see y'all then, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. See y'all tomorrow.